Hey everyone, we are back again, and this might just be our final update, but we have some big news to announce, something that we actually have seen a little interest in, so we're going to bring it up.
Yeah.
It's a huge pledge that I'm going to let Virginia start to talk about now.
So the pledge is this. We've had so many requests for specific cities to be what's next in the City Mystic project. As you know, we're planning on going to Paris. We know that we're going to do London. We know that we want to do some other European cities. But we also wanted to open it up to your requests. So here is the actual pledge. We will do a full City Mystic deck based on the city of your choice. And as a backer, you will get 10 copies of the actual commercially printed deck, and you'll also get 10 copies of the collector's edition, which those who have been with us from the beginning know we only do a very limited amount. We did 28 for New York. We might do as many as 50 for the next deck, not very many at all.
To clarify, the 10 copies of the commercially printed deck are of the City Mystic New York deck, not the city. So you would get those decks in October, this coming October here. But obviously the collector's edition of the other deck wouldn't be till sometime later next year, because we have to go to that city and shoot it and then fight with each other as we make the next 78 cards.
Fight with each other epically.
Yeah.
So what it includes, the way that we've done City Mystic and the model that we want to follow for every city that we do, is we'll shoot for 7 days. We don't go with a plan. We go to focus on the architecture and what the sort of mystical nuances, the magical nuances of the urban architecture are. So, you'll be trusting us creatively with that. Hopefully, the City Mystic New York has given you a taste of what we're going to be doing in that regard. We'll go out, we'll spend 7 days shooting as many as we can. We usually end up getting between 2,000 and 4,000 images to work with. And then from there, we will do the full stop deck crafting process that we've done for City Mystic New York. And, we wouldn't put our names on anything that we weren't proud of. So, on that level, we'll certainly give you our 100% best in whatever city that you'd like to see showcased in this way. And of course, as many of you know, the City Mystic project is really focused on finding sort of the occult nuances that are found in architecture, and maybe the intent that's behind some of the architectural structures that we don't really pay much attention to every day. So really looking to awaken the more magical side of the urban environment and sort of do a little bit of consciousness shifting, perspective shifting through art, through the lens of tarot. So if there's a city that you'd like to see showcased in that way, and you have the funds and you believe in what we're doing, we would love to work with you on this project.
I will say also that when this first came to mind, it was more focused on you maybe wanting your home city to be photographed.
Right.
But we just were sitting with a friend that lives in Bakersfield, and he said that he'd want us to go somewhere else. So
right.
we let you choose the city, whatever it may be, and it could be your city, and it could be where you're from, which is what we were originally thinking. But maybe you want to see a Barcelona deck or something like that.
And of course, if it's something like Pyongyang in North Korea and we can't get into that city, please don't send us something like that, because we have to be able to get to the place. That's the one kind of limitation there. And yeah.
Oh, it could be fun. Like Mexico City could be a lot of fun. There's
Barcelona.
A lot of art there.
People really want us to do New Orleans, which we'd like to do, but it's not on the list of priorities because we picked, London and Paris first. Mm-hmm. And so we can bump that up, but we can't afford to do that before these other cities. So things like that, and we'll shoot it in another thing we should clarify is this will be done in 2015. Mm-hmm. So we know we're definitely going to be doing Paris next year, but we know that we were able to do City Mystic New York at 40 hours a week. We were able to produce this deck in about 4 months, including the booklet, maybe 5, start to finish. So it's not too much for us to be able to do 2 in 1 year, knowing that with the amount of time and sort of the process that's involved. So, yeah. To be clear, too, the $10,000 does not include a commercial print run.
Yeah, it doesn't include the commercial print run, right. But we would pursue commercial printing.
Right.
By that point in time, City Mystic might have enough revenue to just do it, you know.
Right.
Or we might have to Kickstarter again for that city's deck. But, I mean, City Mystic New York's done really well. We have shops all over the world interested in picking it up already. So I think that we could be in a very different position the next time around for commercially printing.
I just want to be clear that that's not solidified.
It's not guaranteed.
Yeah, it's not a solidified thing, but that's true for any of the future decks that we're going to do. So that's not a unique thing to whatever city that you choose. And there was something else that I wanted to say or thought of. I can't remember.
Izzy wanted to show you guys her butt, so she laid down.
The kitties love being in these videos. They're always there completely.
And I just want to bring up the contest again. Every pledge the entire time that's happened, $5 or more, which means of the 79 pledgers we have already, and anybody we get between now and Wednesday at 9 p.m. Pacific time, anybody over $5 will be entered to win a free deck, and it'll go on top of whatever rewards you picked, or it could be added to decks, it could be added to the print that you're going to get for $10 or whatever. That we're going to draw that at the end, and we're only $96 or $94 away at this moment in time from $5,000, so we're getting there. We're almost there. Thank you, everybody. It's been amazing.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So much. We really, I mean, as parents and hardworking individuals doing their own independent things, we really appreciate the value of your dollars, and we know that you have to really care about this project to back us.
One thing I do want to mention one more time is we did have somebody ask for us to add an add-on. We did that for $40. We had somebody ask us to add a pledge that had 2 decks and a print included. We did that for $95. If you guys ask us for something and it's reasonable, we'll do it.
We're happy to do it. So if there's something that you've been holding out that you wanted to see, we might not be aware. This is our first Kickstarter, and we're doing our darndest, come hell or high water, we're going to get funded. But, there might be things that you really want to see that we're not aware of. So please don't hesitate to contact us, leave a comment, send us a message. We're really happy to accommodate you. For sure. So thank you guys so much. Thanks for watching, and go Team City Mystic. Woo. We're chugging along.
Getting this done.
And we want to say thank you to Kickstarter, too, for making us a staff pick, for featuring us as What's Popular in the photography page, for featuring us on the homepage.
Yes.
I mean, also thank you to Tarot Professionals who we're organizing the TarotCon with. They've helped us promote this project so much. Every single one of you who's reblogged or blogged about us or interviewed us or hosted us for a party, thank you so much. It's every single one of those steps that's made this happen, and we're really on the verge of kicking off a movement to sort of bring a totally new, contemporary, modern take on tarot to life. So that's all thanks to you.
And thank you, New York, for freezing our butts off and giving us amazing inspiration and creating this magical deck that we've had every day.
Thank you, Paris, too, for bringing the idea to life, for sure. Okay, we'll see you soon. Bye, guys.